himself.
But why are you bringing feminism into it?
Because we're talking about specifically a person that's telling women to unalive themselves.
No, they weren't telling just women to unalive
Is
themselves.
Envy a woman?
It's not just women.
That's not the question I asked you, is it, hon?
Well, no, she is.
Okay,
And
she's a
but
woman,
yeah, and so
and she
the
deserves
person
equal
that we're
rights,
talking about,
protections, and equity, and she deserves not to be
yeah.
told
So
to unalive
but the
herself,
other but the other thing of it is
even if
that
she's got
person is
shitty
not just
opinions.
telling women. They're not just telling women. So you're accusing them of being anti-woman, and that's not the case.
Are you kidding me?
All right.
No, I'm not kidding you.
Pax, I love you, but I know there's...
All right, I'll drop.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Yep, no problem.
Hey, Delirious.
Perfect timing. I just got to work.
How are we going to tell people to unalive themselves? Delirious. Why would we do that?
How are we going to tell people to unalive themselves? Did
Why
you
would
watch
you
my
do that?
video on you last night that I made last night?
I don't care. I don't care about your videos, hon.
Did you watch it?
I don't care. Why
So
would I
you
watch
did-
your video? Why would I give you any?
So-
Why would I give you that energy?
So you didn't watch it?
No, I was busy hanging out with my girlfriends and my wife.
It was very much an educational video for you.
I'm sorry, I was
It
busy
seems-
celebrating Pride, hon.
So was I.
Yeah, I was busy celebrating Pride. Me and my spouse, we just sponsored our 16th person that made it here to San Fran.
I'm gonna interrupt you for 1 second. Hey guys, I appreciate the gifts, but I don't need any gifts. If you can give the gifts to Echo or that queen, that would be perfect. But I work 2 good full-time jobs. I don't need any gifts.
Yeah,
But there are other people that need them.
I don't need any gifts. Please just hold on to them for now. If we can, just tap the screen, protect the live. This is a conversation that I think is needed to be happening, so I'm going to let these two have the conversation.
But again, I appreciate it. Hi, Katie. Okay, so
If you want to have the conversation, then maybe muting me is not a good idea.
I muted you so I can make a comment about gifts so people can stop sending me gifts.
Hey, Echo, if Fatima or Sammy or Abraham comes in, would you bring them up? Because if people are going to give gifts, then they can use them to give to their to be able to get food for their kids, especially Sammy, because Sammy's got like 6 kids.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your feminism views. Can we go with that?
Feminism views. True equity and equality for all women, whether they're cis or trans.
Yeah.
And not talking down or beating down on women or telling them to unalive themselves. Yeah.
Okay, let's go. We'll start with that. Do you believe that all women, right?
All women?
Yes.
That includes you and everyone?
Okay, so your belief is all women. Do you also stand for when you say it's all women, does that include, wait, you said equity?
Equity and equality. Do you know what equity is, hon?
Yes, I know what equity and equality is.
I'm just asking.
So then why wouldn't you focus on Black women?
Black women are women.
Right. So when we talk about equity and equality, right? You wouldn't only focus on, you would focus on all women or the women that are struggling the most?
Well, I mean, I really think that we should be focusing our advocacy platforms to be able to crowdfund resources for the most marginalized of our community, which is Black trans women, because the healthcare risk, the loss of healthcare risk, that's honestly what we should be doing. We shouldn't be telling cis women to unalive themselves. We should be advocating, crowdfunding, and saving up money to buy whatever people in our community need, whether that be medication, therapeutic services, money and expenses for traveling, clothes, food, basic housing. These are things that me and my spouse focus on, as well as like some other my friends. But it's really just...
I don't know who muted you, but that was...
Katie, other mods,
That's what I mean, y'all. Like y'all really just like
Lily, it's
you
because
could
if
pay
you're
me in
gonna
like
talk
whatever light
about,
that you want. I'm still gonna do my advocacy
I
and
know,
raise
but
money
Lily, it's
for.
because you're talking about Katie without using their name. So that's why
I'm not
Katie's
talking
upset.
about Katie.
When you're talking about the unaliving of people and what's been said on TikTok, literally you're talking about Katie without using their name. So
Oh,
she is,
KT said that women should unalive themselves. There you go. Is that better?
yeah,
Is it better?
If
yeah.
you're gonna say it, say the way she actually said it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna use her name, because
Uh,
she didn't say
there's
women.
plenty of she go what?
Yeah, she didn't
Yeah,
say
but we
specifically
own up.
women. She said
We don't.
bigots.
We own up to shit we say. That's the point. Like if
Mm-hmm.
we say it, put our name behind it because we said it. That's the point.
Sweet narcissism.
So,
Okay.
so again, we're gonna go back to where we were talking
More
about.
questions.
I hate having this discussion with you because you like to hop around and focus on one thing. So we're gonna stay on topic.
So are we gonna
So
keep moving?
black women,
Katie, real quick,
including.
Katie, let's just let them talk without muting because
Are we not gonna
Lily's
have a
gonna walk
conversation?
away. Lily's gonna walk away if we keep muting her.
It's
So I
not that
just
I'll
don't
walk
want
away. It's just I mean, it's just annoying. Like I really would like to have this conversation because like y'all are trying to help me understand something, right? And I'm
Mhm.
trying to understand y'all. I really am. And I'm not trying to be a bitch about it.
Okay.
But I don't understand it. And it's I just don't understand how it's okay to tell people to unalive themselves. I
Okay.
just will never understand that.
All right. All right. All right. Let's settle down. Okay. It's TikTok. We're all adults. It's not that deep. But I do want to educate you. Um,
I mean, it's
I
okay.
understand.
But
No,
you're saying.
Hayden. I mean Hayden. Black Queen.
I changed my name to that problem though.
that was
Okay. That
wild.
that
Yeah.
problem.
Because some fucking conservative guy was like, "You're a problem." I'm like, you know what? I'm that problem.
Okay. W. Anyways, let's focus on the main point. So the main point is black women are struggling, and especially trans black women.
Yes.
And so when we're talking about that, and we're talking about our struggle, and you say all women's matter, you're
No,
you're
I didn't.
basically
Don't mean it like that.
you're basically saying all lives matter. You know when people say that to dismiss or minimize black lives,
We're talking
that's what
about
it feels
when I'm
like.
talking about feminism
That's
in regards to the patriarchy.
I understand, but when you say that, when a black person's telling you their struggle and what they're going through, and you say all women's lives matter, you're basically saying all lives matter, and
I never
it's
said that in
gross.
response to the black women's struggle. I literally said that
But
all
you
women
did.
matter when it comes to the patriarchy and gaining true equity and equality in society because every woman struggles from the patriarchy and that we shouldn't be telling women to unalive themselves. That's literally all I said.
See, you
Like
did
all
it
lives
again.
matter, or
You
like
just
all
did
women's
it
lives
again.
matter in regards to
That problem.
like
You just did it again.
do you think all women don't matter in regards to
No,
the
no,
fight
no. I
against the
want you.
patriarchy?
But who struggles more against the patriarchy? Black women.
Black women, yeah.
They struggle more against the patriarchy. Yes
Okay,
or no?
so are you saying that in regards to the fight against the patriarchy, some women don't matter?
That's not what I'm saying.
I don't understand how this is turning into an all lives matter thing when we know that like all
Because
lives matter is like a dog whistle for like white supremacy. It's literally like Black Lives Matter is there specifically to highlight the systematic struggle that's been placed on black people, which is something that shouldn't be overshadowed by a movement like all lives matter.
okay, but when
And
you
by me saying what I'm saying, I don't mean all like if we're talking about a specific struggle in regards to race and women, then yeah, it would be black women's lives matter in this regards. But we're talking about just a person, a trans femme,
mm-hmm,
telling a cis woman to unalive themselves.
mm-hmm.
That's like that's what we're talking about. If we're talking about something different, then we could talk about something
No,
completely different. You can educate me on that.
we're not talking about anything different. I'm trying to get you to understand that black trans women are at the bottom of the totem pole, right? And they are struggling, especially against cis people, okay? and they're at the lowest of the lowest, including cis Black women. Because when we talk about oppression, they're at the bottom. Okay, when we talk about the patriarchy, they're at the bottom, especially trans women, BIPOC trans women. They're always going to be at the bottom. And so I need you to understand when we talk about wait. So when a Black trans woman's like, look, my people are getting murdered left and right, and they're getting hurt and they're getting harassed, and I just feel like all bigots should unalive because their views are hurting my people.
What does that solve?
Are you serious? She's expressing how she feels, right? She's saying my people are hurt, right? And
Are you
they're
gonna
being
like
unalived. And I
so
feel
we can
like
excuse this? So it's okay to tell people to kill themselves?
that's not what I'm saying.
Can we just
Because I know
use
you don't. You
TikTok
said it yourself. You
language?
don't support that view, but like you
Lily,
Correct.
can
support
we,
Katie
Lily,
having that
can we
view,
just,
and all I said was Katie can have that view,
That's not what I said.
but it's just like I don't care if
Lily,
Katie has that view.
quick
Lilith,
Katie can
thing,
say whatever Katie wants to say. It's literally all I said was like,
hey,
hey, maybe we should think about the consequences. But you all
quick
don't
thing,
want to
can we
like you all
just
took
use
that.
TikTok friendly language just
Oh, my
for
bad, my bad.
purpose? You're good.
But you all take that. You all take me saying, "Hey, we should think about the consequences," as me tone policing. I didn't say not say it. I just said, "Hey, think about the consequences." There are real consequences
okay, Lilith,
for the same people you're trying to protect.
Lilith. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm actually
Yeah,
okay. No, I let me explain. I'm actually harm reduction. I'm even anti unaliving penalty for everyone.
but okay.
So, but I agree. I don't agree, but I see that where Katie's coming from. I can
Yeah,
see
she's mad, or they're mad. Wait, what's Katie's pronouns?
they them.
They're mad.
So because I can see where she is, where I call her she her because I'm her
I do
close
too,
friend.
and like then I feel like
Um,
I'm misgendering them, and then like I don't want to be a dick. I'm not trying to be a dick to any of you. I don't have anything against you. I just think that like,
okay.
bro, I get people are pissed off and they're gonna say what they want to say. Have every right to say what they want to say, especially when they've been systematically oppressed. But like, there are serious consequences for the same people that we're trying to protect and the same people that we're trying to uplift, and the same and like I just think that like it's
Okay.
gonna take one person
Would you
to
say
take what
that?
you're saying on this platform
Okay.
and put it on a platform like Libs, and
Okay.
then they can highlight that as another way to weaponize against our community to further segregate us from spaces that keep us safe. Because if they're like, hey, now there's trans femmes that are telling women to unalive themselves or that they want to unalive women, and they put that on a platform like Libs and they take that to a platform like Fox, and then they have all these right-wing grifter trans people run with it, what do you think is going to happen to those very women you're talking about that are the most marginalized in our community?
So I'm gonna ask you a simple question, and it's gonna be a hard question because I know where you stand. Um, do you think that women in Gaza that say Zionists should be unalived, all Zionists, do you still support that?
Why do we move this
I'm
goalpost onto
asking you.
something
No, no,
like
no.
I'll answer this question. I'm just like curious on why it's always like because what's happening in Gaza is a tragedy, a human
Yes, I
tragedy that
agree.
the majority of humanity has like literally failed. It will be in
Correct.
history. It will be in history as a second Holocaust. Honestly,
Can
it
you
will be
answer
in
the
history as
question?
that, and all the people that were complacent will be there in history on the wrong side.
Okay.
And so, like, so
Answer
when
the
we're
question.
talking about that, yeah, I think that like I said before with Katie, they're justified in feeling the way that they feel and saying what they say.
Okay. So,
Okay. And
do you
all I
agree?
said was with our trans community, which is completely different from their struggle, right? Is that when we're trying to when we're trying to
Can
when
you
we're
answer
trying to
the
be in
question?
women's spaces
Wait, that
and
queen,
we
you're
are going to
dodging the
cisgender
question.
women and
Okay.
saying, hey,
I'm
you
gonna
know,
mute
like
you because you're dodging the question. Answer the question. It's a yes or no question.
It's not a yes or no question.
But it is.
It's a diversion into a whole different subject to divert away from the actual subject that we're talking
It's
about. It's
not.
like the
So
same way
no,
that
no,
we
no.
brought up the
That
Nazis
problem because people.
and the
Yes,
Holocaust when we were talking.
yes. Because no, you're missing the question again. You're trying to dodge it, and it's pissing me off. I smell the bullshit from here. Okay, do
There's no bullshit,
not
hon.
play the game. So the reason why I gave you that hypothetical is because black women are being unalive, especially
Yeah,
black
they
trans
are.
women,
And what do you
especially
think
black
happens?
trans
What do you
women.
think happens?
And so then for her to have that view, I would say it's justifiable, just the same way women from Gaza saying that, I think it's justifiable. I think any marginalized
Okay.
community that says that,
And then when
I
a
think it's
platform like Libs,
justifiable.
when a platform like Libs takes on that statement and further marginalizes trans women because now they have verbal proof that trans women are acting in a violent way toward cisgender women, what do you think that does to our community?
I think it would show that our community is struggling and we do not care anymore. It shows that some people are sick and tired of our people getting murdered and attacked constantly.
All right, well then
Okay?
we'll see what happens then. Just keep
That
doing it.
that problem, I think you need to understand. I don't even think you understand. I have BIPOC kids. Okay, they have to have a safety measures on what to do if I'm walking them to the park and someone decides to attack me because I'm a trans woman and they're with me. My own fucking kids have to have safety measures. When I go out on dates, I need to tell them if anything happens, I need you to go and figure things and leave me be and call 911. I don't want you to be in the middle of it. That
Every woman
problem,
has to do that, hun.
no. No, 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 no. Not every woman. BIPOC women need to do that. Especially
Every
BIPOC.
woman has to
No,
look
no.
after themselves and their kids in a world full of predators.
Especially you're minimizing what I'm saying right
I'm
now.
not minimizing. I'm just saying
I need you to
every woman has to
understand.
do that. Like that's part
Yeah,
of
you are
living with kids as a
minimizing
woman.
that problem. You're minimizing what I'm saying because I am a trans BIPOC woman. I have to set safety measures for the people who I go out with and tell them, hey, if people start getting upset because I am trans and you're with me, I need you to leave and call 911. And even if I'm getting attacked, I still need you to call 911 and do not defend me because I don't want you to get hurt or anything to happen to you. With my children, I have to tell them if anything goes wrong, I need you to look for a black woman and tell her what's going on and tell them to call 911.
Okay.
So
That's good. That's good that you have a
no, no,
system in
no.
place to keep yourself safe.
As a BIPOC trans woman, I have to have safety measures every single time I go out left and right. And you are minimizing, literally minimizing it every single time.
By me pointing out that every woman has to have safety measures in the
No, no,
patriarchy.
no. By saying all women's matter. Like
I'm
BIPOC
saying
trans.
that every woman has to make precautions for their kids when they walk out this door because of the patriarchy and the predators that exist outside these walls.
Okay, but do you have to do what I do every single time?
Do I have to walk out and make sure that I'm safe?
No. Do you have to tell the people around you to walk away if something starts feeling wrong because of what's going on?
As a
And
trans person?
that way
Yeah.
they don't get hurt.
Yeah. And as a trans person, yeah.
Okay, but as a BIPOC trans person, because
No, I'm
you
not.
are
I'm a white person.
exactly. So you wouldn't understand the level of harm that this causes.
We have two different experiences in life. So yeah, there's no way I could understand.
Was that a concession?
We all have different experiences, hun. I have a different experience. You know why I have a different experience. You know the system that is in place for people with my skin, and you know why my experience is different from yours, and you know how tragic it is, and you know how we're all trying to work towards getting to a place where that doesn't exist, and all these like old head boomer fucks that are trying to implement a reassertion of this world are gone.
So then you understand why black women and BIPOC women are struggling right now.
I can only understand from a certain lens because I have not experienced it. Because
So if
I'm
you
not a black woman. So
right,
therefore I can only know to a certain extent. But yes, I can see and I can listen and I can learn. And all I can do is like unpack and try my best to understand and not perpetuate harm like every person should be doing.
but when you say that stuff like all women matter and I care about all women, I
And
need you
the
to also
fucking
understand when you're saying that, you're basically saying, look, there's a house on fire, but I'm gonna water all the houses all around it. That is basically what you're telling me.
you keep saying I'm saying all women matter. If we're talking in regards to the patriarchy and the fight for intersectional um, feminism, all women do matter in that fight because true equity and equality for all women is important to extinguish the patriarchy.
I don't think you understand what equity is. What is equity?
It's a seat at the table. It's a fair shot.
Do you think that black women get a seat on the table or a fair shot?
This is literally what intersectional feminism is working for.
Do you think that black women get a seat on the table or a fair shot?
Obviously not, because look at the system that's in place.
Right. So if that is what is going on because of the system, why are you disregarding what people in that system are saying?
All I'm saying is we should think about the consequences of a trans femme telling a cisgendered woman to unalive herself in regards to the rights that our community is currently being stripped from and the safe places that our community is currently being excluded from, and the possibility that further marginalization and exclusion will happen in regards to what's being said to these cisgendered women if the wrong platforms get a hold of them. That's all I'm saying. Say what you want. I say what you want. I We all tiptoe around. We all are cautious about going to the bathroom. We all hold our bathroom or don't go to the bathroom at all. Like it's literally if there's one space that we need as trans people is the bathroom to function in daily life. And that's what they're targeting the most. And for them to be able to use trans people and everything trans people say against trans people to further marginalize them and strip them of rights, saying stuff like that cis women should unalive themselves, or somebody saying that a cis woman that they would do what they said that they were going to do to a cis woman. Those things can be used against the community. It's unfortunate. And I was just saying that like, hey, there's consequences. If that's something that you're all cool with, do it to it. Do it to it.
So you're saying so you're
If
saying
that's what you're cool with, if
you're
that's what you're
saying that
willing to do it to
okay.
it.
So you're saying that it is okay for her to say whatever she wants to say because
I
that
don't
is
care. I'd have no bearing over what I am not any type of authority over. Katie has all the freedom in the world to say what Katie wants to say, what you want to say. I'm not going to sit here and tone police you or nothing like that. It's
you
not about
do.
tone policing. It's literally just like, hey, what about those consequences? If you can't think about the consequences and say, hey, maybe by me telling cis women to unalive themselves, this could possibly cost the next trans person their freedom, rights.
But you do tone police.
How's that tone policing?
Did you mute yourself?
No, I didn't mute myself. How's that
Okay.
tone policing?
Guys, please don't unmute. We're actually having a decent conversation. But you do tone police. It's not about what you just said, but I'm talking about there's multiple times where you tried to tone police because I've been on multiple panels and you have told them that I'm not pro women. I get messages.
And there's also
Do you think
lives.
supporting someone that do you think
There's
someone
also
do you,
spaces that like Hayden's been blocked out of where you're like they support this and they support Katie. So
I
you're
mean, there's a lot of
actively
problems.
trying to
There's a lot of
silence
people that
other
don't like
trans
Katie a lot
people.
more than I do. Trust me. It's not
Yeah,
me.
but we see the messages that you send people.
Yeah.
Oh,
All of it comes back.
good to know because I know exactly who I send them to.
So I'm gonna ask you again. You don't tone police?
No, I say think about the consequences
Okay.
because what you say is going to cost the next trans person their life.
Wrong.
In advocacy, if you're advocating for violence against women, you're not advocating at all.
Well, then you're stupid.
I'm not stupid.
That queen, or Lilith, I need you to listen. If you are letting people, if you're letting people dismiss everything we say as a community and show that we are hurt, then you are literally stupid. We had to literally
I'm not
break.
stupid, though.
No. I need you to understand this. Do you know the history of the LGBT?
Do I know the history of the LGBT?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say that we highlight Stonewall as a pinnacle, but it was really the Compton cafeteria that really sparked the movement.
I need you. No. We're gonna go back. What happened in Stonewall?
What happened in Stonewall?
Yes.
Well, beautiful women, cis and trans, Black women, stood up for our community against a tyrannical system that hates us just for existing.
What did they do? What did they do?
Well, I mean, we started a riot.
What happened in that riot?
Plenty of things happened in that riot.
What happened in that riot?
I would say anything that happens in a riot. Activism.
Militant activism.
Yeah, activism.
Was there
Militant activism.
Political
Very
activism.
specific.
so what
True
happened
political
exactly?
activism.
What happened
Amazing
exactly
political
in that
activism.
riot? I need you to understand and not dodge the question. I'm sorry. I want you to go into details. What happened in that riot? Was it aggressive? Were we fighting, like physically?
Aggressive? I mean, aggressive is a. It was justified. It was justified. It's when you have, they're defending themselves
Okay.
against violence.
You're downplaying it though. Like you're
I need you.
downplaying the
Do you want me to
actions.
use specific language? Yeah, it was violent.
Yes. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back.
That's what you need me
What
to say.
happened? What happened at the cafeteria?
What happened at the cafeteria?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, do you want me to use the same word, violent?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Now, okay, and then what happened with when we were fighting for our equal rights?
Do you want to say
For
violence?
I'm sorry?
Do you want to say violence?
When we were fighting for equal rights against people who were splitting us apart between the blacks and the whites, what happened?
Like the civil rights movement?
Mhm.
Well, there's very, very many facets to it. I mean, if we're going to talk about like parts where violence was used in order to make a point, then we can say that. But I would say a lot of defiance. A lot of pushback on a system that shouldn't have been in place in the first place.
So this happening on our history where we have to literally fight for our rights and we have to fight to advocate and literally sometimes be violent so we can get our rights, equal rights back. And you're over here saying, let me literally kneel down for these cis people and these hetero white T people because I am trans and I'm not part of their circle.
No. I'm saying that there's consequences. And
Of
that's okay
course,
that there's consequences.
there's literally consequences for everything.
And on the internet, right? What's going to happen on the internet for change when real change happens in the real world, hon?
You don't think
Like
that
real change happens outside of this digital space. This is
real changes
this
happen?
is shit talking. This is not actual. This is
problem.
not
Real
actual
change
advocacy.
literally
It's
happens
not activism.
everywhere. Wait, no, real change
Why don't we
happens
organize?
everywhere.
Why don't we organize a march of trans women on the Capitol? Do you want to do activism?
That problem,
Do you want to do activism?
real change happens
Me, you, all the
everywhere.
trans femmes. We'll get all of us. 20,000. We'll go to the Capitol. I'll be there. I'll be in the front of the line. We'll go stand in front of the White House.
That problem.
Or we can do
real
like they
change-
did in the UK. Why don't we get all the trans women together? We go to the front of the White House and we just go topless, just like the French women did, just like the women in the UK did.
I
And
don't
we prove a
disagree with
point.
that. I don't
Let's
disagree
do
with
it.
that.
That's activism.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. But I need
But shit talking on the internet and telling women to unalive themselves, that's cannon fodder for the opposition to use against you. I want you to know that. I've seen it happen 1,000 times.
So I need you to understand what happens when we're starting activism, right? It's one thing at a time. So right now we do on TikTok, we educate. We educate people on why we're people and why our lives matter and why trans people are women or why trans men are men, right? I literally do a live every single time. Men can get pregnant too. A lot of men and women, especially cis women, get upset about that. Now, I do an education. I do those educational lives, and sometimes they turn into debates. From time to time, these lives are a stepping stone to educate people and open their eyes that we do exist and we're all around. And someone saying, "I think all bigots should unalive," actually shows that she is actually hurt and is being caused harm.
What change does it bring that's good for the community?
Because it shows that our community is being
If this
harmed.
is activism, it shows that our community, we can see that our community is being harmed. I told you, there's what they report nationally on the unaliving stats of trans women is completely false. If you go locally, like I said, with the amount of trans women, specifically mostly trans women that were unalived in Texas alone. If
Okay.
you look at Tennessee, Florida, you'll see that the numbers are astronomically high.
And it's higher for Black trans women.
Yes. If you look at those statistics, most of those people are Black trans people.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the lives running about that?
We do run those lives. Auntie
Really?
Water runs those lives.
Well, what about you?
I run those lives too.
You know why I don't run lives anymore?
Why? I run those lives too.
Well, because I spent like 5 years doing it, and then I realized that real change and advocacy happens outside the internet space. That you can actually impact someone's life and change their whole life circumstance, even if it's one person.
A lot of BIPOC people run those lives, and they do actually change lives. They change minds. If we can just change one person's mind,
But what do you
that can
think
be.
it does?
If we can just change one person's mind out of the hundreds of people, then we're still doing our job. If you're minimizing the changes that other people are doing, you are the problem. Literally.
What change? What change does telling women to unalive themselves do? Tell me, please. What change does that? What change does that bring? Positive change.
Actually, yeah, I just told you multiple times. It shows the struggle that BIPOC women are going for.
But what change does it bring?
Okay.
What is the resulted change?
I'm gonna flip it with another question. I'm sorry.
Why don't you just answer the question?
Yeah, because you stated earlier that you've seen it hurt 1K times, 1,000 times. So, what she has said, who has that hurt?
Who has that hurt?
Yes. For her saying all bigots should unalive, who has that hurt?
Who is that hurt? Who is that hurt? You know, when Katie, I think Katie told me to kill myself too.
Unalive, please. Yeah, and
who does that hurt?
Yes.
Who's that hurt?
Yeah.
Well, it hurts anyone that's struggling with ideation that's just ready to go.
So if a bigot is struggling with having those ideations, it hurts them.
If you tell a person that's struggling with ideation to unalive themselves and they go ahead and attempt, then yeah, you've hurt somebody.
You said
I trust and believe
1,000
that
times.
same night that I was told to unalive myself, and you can ask my partner as well as all the other people that knew about what happened.
I wasn't going to put it out there, please, for your own peace of mind. I wouldn't.
Because I have struggled with ideation as a trans person.
Um,
And I did attempt that same exact night. And you know what? Luckily, I'm here.
And here's the thing, though, like they
And
go
so
around bullying
we
trans
talking about
people.
what harm happened.
Wait. You're literally minimizing everything that I'm saying.
No, I'm just pointing out the fact you asked me who it harms. That person told
So,
me to kill myself, and I went ahead and attempted.
okay, then maybe you should get out of the internet.
I'm just saying, you asked who it harms.
So you're saying it harmed you?
Yeah, when you tell a person that struggles with ideation to unalive
Are
themselves when they
you
attempt,
are you a
it's harmful.
bigot?
No, that person said you should go do that to yourself, Lilith. They said
Are
literally
you
to me specifically, not just all
because you
bigots.
were being
I have the
bigoted?
clip of them saying, go unalive yourself. My
So
therapist and all of my friends know about the attempt. If I really had a vendetta against Katie, I could hold Katie accountable for that
so
in the physical world. But I don't care
again, that queen,
because I learned something from that
Lilith,
lesson. That
Lilith.
when you have trans people that are going to tell other trans people to unalive themselves, they are not safe trans people.
Yeah, exactly. Addie said it. So it wasn't towards anyone specific.
It was specifically towards me.
So first of all, if you're having thoughts on ideation, if you're not in a safe mental state as a medical professional, I'm gonna say you should not be in the internet.
Okay, well, my medical professional has already told me that.
Yeah, and
So
let's
if
be clear, like the transphobes, the gender criticals, bigots, whatever we call them, they go around every day bullying and harassing trans people to where
Mhm.
they will try to unalive themselves. And you've even stated Christy has pushed people to do that. Okay, so
Christy cost the life of one of my best
telling them
friends,
to
so
when we're telling
we're
them to
already
go
working on that
unalive
one.
themselves, we're just holding the same energy. We're
Yeah,
matching
I
that
think
energy.
possibly the reason why I'm so against this is because people like Christy did the same thing that you all are trying to do to them, and it cost my friend her life.
Okay, so we're
Maybe
trying
that's
to
exactly why I'm so against it. Because I'm like,
Pause
hey, there's
no
actually
Maybe
pause
people
pause.
are tired of getting punched
Wait,
down.
Echo, I'm sorry. No, pause. Because you're using the same black trans woman that unalived herself because of the turfs, right? You're gonna use that again because you used that reference again to attack Katie. And we're not doing that. We're
no.
not gonna use
You
another
asked me an example
no.
of the
That's what
harm.
we're not gonna do. Pause. Okay. You
See,
use another
literally an
black
example of the harm
no.
that it
You
caused.
use another black woman's struggle, right? To attack another black woman. That is not right. That was
No
the
one's
grossest
attacking
shit.
anybody with her
No.
struggle.
That
I'm
was the grossest shit you did. And then we
literally saying,
clocked it multiple times. And I need you to
please
understand
record
that.
it so that everyone hears this whole conversation.
No, it's already recorded. It's in my fucking YouTube.
I don't care.
It's in my YouTube. You literally said
Speaking out about anyone that's telling people
Stop.
real cost.
That problem, stop it.
There's a real cost.
No, stop it. That was gross. Using another black trans woman's struggle
Highlighting what
to
Christy did
attack.
to my friend
No.
is
Using
gross.
another black trans woman's struggle to attack and minimize another black trans woman's struggle that is telling you she is struggling and she's going through things. And you're like, well, this black trans woman I know was also attacked by TERFs and she unalived herself.
We were talking about Christy, and that's not what I said.
That is literally what you said.
No, what I said was that Christy, maybe the problem I have with people telling other people to unalive themselves is that those same people that you're telling to unalive themselves did that to my friend. Who I did not highlight her identity. I want you to know that.
You did highlight her identity. You
And
her
my
name
friend
multiple times
and
on my YouTube.
my friend went ahead and did that thing because she was pushed. Because when you do that to somebody with ideation, it tends to either trigger something in them and make them do stuff like that. And that's what happened to her. And she made a fucking rational decision based off of somebody else telling her that she should do that to herself. This is exactly what Katie did to me the other night. This is exactly what Katie's doing to other women. There's no weaponization here. It's a fact. You're doing the same thing that somebody else did that's already cost somebody their life.
Lilith, you did it to Katie too. You have threatened her. Okay? You literally
threatened Katie to what?
You have threatened Katie multiple times.
How?
You have told her to unalive herself.
Never.
You have. It's in the YouTube.
I've never said that to Katie.
It is literally on the YouTube. You have threatened to use the police against her, right? When we're talking about systems of
Specifically
oppression. No.
the Federal
No, we're
Bureau.
gonna pause. You threatened to use the system that's literally oppressing her
The
against
Federal
her.
Bureau of Investigation.
You have threatened her. I'm gonna keep muting you because now you're pissing me
There's
off.
not a threat in that clip at all.
Okay, you literally have threatened her, not just for the oppression, but you have also tried to say, "Oh, I know a few not gender criticals, a few white trans people that have quote unquote big platform, and I'm gonna make sure that they cancel you." You have said that.
Libs of TikTok. I'm gonna
The
sell that clip
white
to them.
people, right? So you want to use.
I'm gonna sell that clip to them. Yeah.
So you want to keep using white people that's already oppressing trans.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell that clip to Libs of TikTok.
So the people. Sorry.
And you're gonna be in it too, hon.
That's great. Put me in it. Put my picture up in there. Put my videos. I don't care. But
and Echo will be in it too. All of you. I mean,
I need you to listen.
I'm not for it. I'm just not for it. I'll put all of you in it. I'll put hate.
I need you to stop and listen. You're crashing out already.
Lily, stop crashing out, please. Just listen.
You are crashing out already. And I need you to listen. Black people are struggling. Black trans people are struggling. And you are like, I'm going to use white people against you.
No, I'm going to highlight the fact that you
are going to use
calling for the unaliving of women.
Lily, you very much are. Like, you're weaponizing.
If sticking up for women and telling people that they shouldn't tell women to unalive themselves is wrong.
TikTok against a black trans femme person.
No, you too, Echo. Actually, against your whole platform.
That's fine. I don't care.
With your whole
They're
face.
Not going to do nothing to me. That's
fine.
Yeah,
well, Libs of TikTok.
You are not safe. You are not safe for black trans people.
Okay.
Clean and simple.
That's your opinion.
See, this is why black trans people have you blocked already. This is why everyone that's BIPOC is blocking you. Because we have realized and noticed that you have been gross towards the BIPOC community. You do not care
about... No, you just need a new demon of the day. I mean, I get it. You did it.
You do not care about the BIPOC community. You do not.
You need a new white demon of the day.
I'm not calling you a white demon. But you are being a white supremacist.
I believe in true equity and equality for everyone and a complete teardown of the
system.
But you
fucking don't.
Left. Oh my God.
But you don't.
You're literally
I'm further left than you could ever be.
It's all lives matter. That's what
not
you're
all lives
doing.
Matter. It's Black Lives Matter, and all women matter in the fight against the patriarchy.
The struggles of black trans people and what they go through.
I mean, just because you want to twist language to try to put these words in my mouth, not going to happen.
You're going to it.
Never said all lives matter. Black lives matter, and all women matter in the fight against the patriarchy.
You'll never get it. You'll never be intersectional.
Like
feminist.
I said, I'm going. I mean, when you have people that are telling women to unalive themselves, I am for sure going to stick on the side of women.
Lily, you will
especially
never
Muslim
be
women. Why are you
feminist.
telling a Muslim woman to unalive herself, Delirious?
Lily, you'll never be an intersectional feminist.
Yeah,
you don't know what I am. Echo.
I never said that.
You will never be whatever you're trying to be, hun.
What?
You know that, right?
Elaborate on that. Wait.
Elaborate on that, please.
You know exactly what I mean, hun.
No, I don't. Elaborate on that.
Go ahead.
You know exactly what I mean. But
so we're not going to elaborate on what.
Enjoyed it all.
No, I don't. I don't know what.
Go ahead, because that's.
Please elaborate.
Elaborate on it. Go ahead.
I'm busy.
So you're eternalized.
Are you referring to the fact that, like,
I mean, your whole circle is about cancel culture. It's about ostracization of other trans people. It's about telling women
it's about
to unalive themselves. It's about sending.
It's about doing the right thing, and
the right thing is getting out there, putting boots to the ground, and raising money for these people that need their medicine.
Yes, and I've done that. I've done that my.
You should be doing that right now.
I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that my whole life since I was
doing that right now. Still need to do the work.
Yeah,
I've done the work.
Still need to do the work right now.
I don't know what you think that we do in our free time.
Everybody in this that has a problem with me.
No, it's not.
I will unfollow you back. I really don't want anything to do.
No.
If you're gonna support people that call for the.
So you're
and tell women to unalive
you're again dismissing everything and minimizing everything. Stop with the crash out, and I need you to focus on what we're saying. Okay, you're basically saying, oh, if you're gonna
You support people telling women to
if you
unalive
don't like
themselves.
what we're saying, then you should block me.
I don't like
and I will
you.
unfollow you back.
I
Okay.
don't like you.
So again, I don't care if you don't
You're
like
telling women
me.
to unalive themselves.
Okay, I don't care if you don't like me. Okay, I don't care. I don't care who likes me or not likes me. I
No,
need
you're
them to
centering this whole
understand.
conversation around
You
yourself.
are minimizing Black trans struggle and BIPOC trans struggle.
No,
You
should
are.
tear down that system and make sure that what's happening to Black trans women and Black women never happen again.
LOL. But then you put on the system that shows literally.
But we shouldn't
that
be
you're
telling
advocating-
women to kill
advocating-
themselves.
no, that you're advocating for white.
I'm advocating
for
for
white
not telling women. I'm advocating to uplift every woman.
But you're
and
advocating. No, you're
advocating
not.
against
You're
people.
not. You are dismissing.
You're
You're telling
not.
women
You are
to
literally dismissing.
You really
BIPOC
don't care.
people. You're doing it now. You're
Lou,
doing
don't
it now.
care. Everyone,
You are doing it now.
you will be
No, Lily,
excused.
stop
Obviously,
and listen. You're dismissing
stop
the voices
and listen
of
to
BIPOC
what
people and their
you are literally
experiences.
telling women to unalive themselves, and I'm supposed to be okay with that.
No,
You're not hearing them.
you're not supposed to be okay with it.
Right.
Wait, no,
Okay.
pause. No, Echo, 1 second. You're not supposed to be okay with it. I'm not okay with it. When someone says all bigots should die, I'm like, whoa, that's a little far. But in my mind, I'm literally like, okay, you know what?
But just when I say that, when I say the same thing, you're saying it's a problem.
No. Stop, and listen. You're not a child, and I'm sick and tired of muting your mic. Stop and listen. My kids listen better than you.
Thanks.
Okay? I need you to listen. BIPOC people are struggling. Okay?
Yes.
I see it. Especially trans BIPOC people are struggling.
Which is why we should be crowdfunding for their medicine.
You are not listening. You're just listening to respond, and it's pissing me off. I need you to shut up and listen. Okay? BIPOC trans people are struggling. They're at the bottom of the totem pole. At the bottom. And then go cis trans women. Cis Black women. A little bit above them. Okay? But Black trans women are at the bottom. They are struggling. So I was not okay with it when she first said it. I was like, whoa, this is a bit far. I don't think that bigots should be on the line. Because I believe in harm reduction. Right?
For you to say that, but I can't say that.
Wait. I believe in harm reduction. But I see and understand where you are coming from. So I'm not going to attack you and say you're anti-women for thinking all bigots should honor life. No, I'm like, it was a huge wake-up call when she said it. I was like, wow, okay. You know what? I understand your struggle and I see where you're coming from. And I'm just going to leave it at that.
Oh,
it's
so
not my,
I'm supposed to sit by and watch.
It is not my place to dismiss.
Let me get this right. I'm supposed to sit by and watch somebody tell women to unalive themselves and say, hey, it's not my problem.
Did she say women?
Is that what we're doing now?
Did she say women or bigots? Did she say all bigots?
She specifically named a woman, and she also told me, who's a trans woman, to unalive myself specifically.
And
then she also said all bigots.
Ideologies. You were literally
in regards to gender criticals.
You were saying,
which we know that the majority of them are women because obviously they ate the patriarchy pill.
You are saying she said all.
Yeah, I really, as much as I love y'all, I really do. As much as I love y'all and wish you the best love and kindness and the most success.
You're not going to give us that.
I think that
you're not going to roll over for the bigots. Oop, not the running. Yes, because she is a Nazi.
I got a guest violation warning from her also. Look, attack my platform all you want, attack me all you want, I don't care. But my platform has shifted from debates because TikTok advocacy is not big advocacy. Yes, you can impact one or two people here and there, and that's wonderful. when I'm holding these spaces, it's about accountability, and accountability is about growth.
Mhm.
That's what
So,
it's become.
I'm just gonna say this. Um, she's not standing for Black trans women. It's not feminism. It's conditioned solidarity. I'm sorry.
Right.
She doesn't. She says she believes in all women, but it minimizes BIPOC trans people and BIPOC people, and it's gross.
Stops of intersectional feminism, which is what she claims to be. So, all right. I'm gonna end it up here. I'm sure that'll be posted somewhere, and then
Did you record it the whole live?
Katie was recording.
Okay. Thank you, Katie.
All right. Love you all. I
Love
guess
you.
block them.